What's up, Knights of Vex? Welcome to the second round for the first week of 3v3 Grand Arena. Got stomped the first round, not even close. Like, I figured out a lot. I'm happy I got it over with in the beginning of the season. Hopefully, I learned more from that loss than I did from that win. So, today, trying to bring that knowledge into this match. Still not an easy opponent. Absolutely insane, tough, difficult, top 20 or top 30. I gotta check my rank, actually, but top 50 regardless. Very, very hard. Now, I am wearing my glasses today. I had a Christmas party last night. I'm a little hungover, and my eyes are killing me, so the glasses are staying on the whole video today. But we're currently 3,954 in terms of skill rating. Our rank after that loss is 43, so we dropped quite a bit. We went from, I think, 23 to 43, so that's a pretty significant drop. It's just the way it is. But our opponent for today, Richie Sake from Clones Unleashed. One of the best guilds in this game. Gauntlet-style guild. Very tough. 1.086 mil. Very good. 14.7. Nothing crazy that big to me. They have 2 Relic 10s. Damn. They got Rey, and they have Ahsoka, so that's always a fun time. If we check Relic Amplifier level, okay, just them 2 at Relic 10. It's impressive they have multiple Relic 10s already. Data Crons. Can't go wrong. That's a lot of attackers. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of wordy attacker level 6s, so this Grand Arena will be tough. Again, if you see me get stomped, it's Datacron department. So they have started to attack. I just finished streaming my alt account, so we're going to go right into it. Nothing held. All one-taps here, it looks like. They got through my overpowered Rey, Ben, Ezra. Haven't attacked my Ahsoka yet. Kelleran Beq, looks like my Traya got one shot. My Saw, my Trench, all one-tapped. And if we go up top here, they're hanging on with Mace. Everything else was one tap. So, I can't make mistakes, it looks like. Their wall. We have Hondo with OG Hondo and Bane. This crazy Traya team again. Queen Amidala with the attacker Cron. Jabba with the attacker Cron. And then obviously the Rey attacker Cron. Like, absolutely nutty. Over here, the Dark Side Rey team that I set. Kelleran Beq, Mace, Zori Resistance, and then Trench. I'm not making the same mistakes I did last time, I can tell you that. So, probably going to do Sith Eternal Bane against Hondo and Kylo against Rey. I can't imagine it any other way. Gotta try to be smart. Gotta try to limit what I can against these attacker Crons. I'm completely outgunned in terms of the level 6s of the attackers. So, gonna try my best. Gonna start with the tougher teams and hopefully no Vex, Tilt, or Rage today. Okay, the real true, I think, counter for this is going to be Kylo. And I don't think the banners are going to be pretty, to be honest with you. I don't have Darkside Rey. She's on defense. I left her with crew. Relic 10 Rey, Relic 8 Ezra, Relic 8 Ben, and a Relic 9 Ezra, triple Omicron. Lightside Max Health Protection 3, the Wordy Attacker 6. Great armor pen, good health, some potency. No joke of a team. One of the best teams in Grand Arena. Going with the Darkside Max Health Protection 3, the 100% more damage 6. I don't have the wordy damage immunity 1. That would be nice here. And the Special Forces 9, good armor pen, crit damage, and potency. So, I feel like we're going to lose Hux. That's just a given. I'm not expecting this to be a high banner win, unfortunately. So, I'm going to stun Ezra. I'm going to stun Ben. Okay, they targeted the Special Forces TIE Pilot, which is pretty nice. That's going to be a damage immunity. I will take that. I'm not a fan of that, but what more can I do? I feel like I'm going to dodge against him. Let's see if Ezra... Okay, that's nice. Who are we going to get... Okay, that's just not ideal. Okay, that's 100% ultimate charge, so I'm not too worried. Did this on my ult account previously, and she was able to outspeed us twice, like what's going on right here. Let's continue to stun Ezra. Keep doing that. That's 100%. Do this again. Unfortunately, yeah, the banners are going to be trash, but it's a win. That's the most important part, I guess. There's the heal immunity. I definitely want to stun lock Ezra, because if he puts exile on us and all that, like, there was a situation where I go either stun Ezra or stun Ben. If I don't stun Ezra and he pops off with heal immunity, buff immunity, exile, I could potentially lose, because if you get ability blocked, we can't heal anyway. I didn't want that to happen. So unfortunately, Ben Solo did take a turn, inflicted the heal immunity, and that cost us banners. So unfortunate, but no other options. This one is straight up just going to take a long time, and it's always a timeout risk, but I have to do it. Pirate King Hondo, Bane, and OG Hondo. Omicron. Max out the protection 3, Wordy Pirate 6, and the OG Hondo 9. Crit damage, offense, protection, armor, pen, and health. Some good stats. Going Iden focused Datacron, all about that health. 80% health is everything, because we can only rely on Bane's second special for all the damage. The last time I did this, it got down to 30 seconds, I believe. The buffs on a special are nice, but he can steal them, so that's the issue. I have to move fast here. That's the name of the game, is move fast. Okay, we already got rid of OG Hondo, but he could easily be revived. Like, we're not going to do anything to Pirate King Hondo until he's siphoned away. We got to make sure his protection is removed. Like, we got ways to go. Let's heal up now, because not liking the... He hasn't gotten the ultimate yet, which is kind of crazy. Okay, OG Hondo's coming back. Relink. Go here. And now I'm going to ult, because I want to instant defeat him. Now we're going to do that. He has no protection. Now we got to move fast, though. Don't you dare kill him. Like, don't you dare. Okay, cool. Relink again. And at some point, it's going to have to be auto. He's immune to shock, so it does literally nothing. It's all about Bane's second special. We gotta get like 8 more of them. Hitting a little too hard for my liking. Doing no damage. Way too many turns, man. Keep doing that. That's 100. It's got to be way more. Double relink to just build our ultimate quicker. I think I have to just auto. I just want to kill him and then have it on auto, but fine, just do it. Just go. 3 minutes. Literally less than 3 minutes. You have to move your butt. It's... Because we don't have the raw damage on our other abilities. It's all about Bane's second special. It's all about that. We got to get that to like 500k, 600k or something. So keep siphoning. He's gaining siphon when he does that. I did apply the third Omicron. It's a lot of stacks of profit. And the health up also doesn't really help. Look at that. He almost just one-shot Sith Eternal. Telling you, this one sucks. This one sucks a lot. Keep stealing the buffs, too. 100k basic from a support character. 240. We gotta double it. We gotta keep going. It's not enough. 1:45. I wish I threw it on auto earlier or got Bane not to go into captive. Wonder if that's going to cost us. So close to losing Sith Eternal. He's not healing up at all. 400k. 1v1 between Bane and we lost Sith Eternal. That's insane. 830. Okay. It's very tough. It's very tough. I should have done that last round. You can't underestimate this team. Absolutely no joke. Absolutely no joke. The banners have not been good. Lost a character there. Lost a character in the previous battle. Didn't have full protection with Kylo. So if we're coming down to raw efficiency, I'm losing that game. But there's no other options. I don't have a choice in this situation. So it's the best we could have done for here so far. So I took Lord Vader off of defense for this round because I thought I would need him for Jabba. I've had more issues with Jabba than I thought I would. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go a little bit more offensive heavy for Jabba. And it's a tough Datacron, so I'm happy that I did. They have the Dark Side debuff damage level 3, or the max health damage 3. The Wordy Attacker 6 with crit damage, potency, health, and crit chance. Going regular Lord Vader, CX2 and Apo with the max health and protection 3, and good armor pen stats. Protection, survivability, crit damage. This one should not be that hard. There's no 50R-T focused Datacron, so it's not like there's a lot of damage right off the bat. Let's go here. It's like such a weird scenario because I feel like Lord Vader against Jabba is such a good counter, but it also feels like at times it's just complete overkill. Because you were able to do this prior, it just was mod dependent on the potency. That's Order 66. On both characters. Getting there. Right here? Not quite. Of course. Now you're gone. Way easier than Afro Kenobi. My Kenobi lost on Jabba again with the support Cron. It was disgusting. No buff immunity. Probably tenacity modded. Probably should have done the second special there for Order 66, but I think it's coming our way anyway. Next turn. That should be Order 66. Yep, 8 stacks. It's there anyway. Okay, cool. Now we just full auto. It should be full banners. First full banner win of the Grand Arena if this does work, which it definitely should unless we time out. Okay. Still fine. Okay. Let's not let him get to ult. That'd be awesome. See if I just stick to basics. Alright, there we go. Not gonna do much. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot more smooth than any of the previous battles that I've attempted. So Lord Vader's gonna be in a weird spot. Apparently Maz Kanata can beat him with the Attacker Cron in 3v3, but 5v5 is different. So we'll see. Maybe Lord Vader's purpose for this season is gonna be more offensive, and that's something I didn't expect. I thought he would be way stronger against Maz with the 3v3 Attacker Cron, but all good. Very solid. Our first full banner win, and still 2 more tough teams remaining. Okay, this is a scary one. This is one of those ones where it's like, I don't know. Attacker Cron versus Attacker Cron, Relic 9, Queen Amidala. They have the Terminator in the beginning. That is so frightening. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. We might get one shot off the bat. I gotta say. Wordy Attacker Cron, Armor Pen, Protection, Crit Damage, Potency, and Health. Like, please, please work for me today. Night Sisters, Debuff Damage 3, Wordy Attacker 6, Armor Pen, Crit Chance, Crit Health, a little Potency. I don't know if the Terminator is going to cause an issue. I don't know. I have a lot of speed on my team. It's so scary. Let's see. We're gonna find out in a second if this is a huge mistake. We live for now. But she might not. Oh my god. No. This sucks. This sucks. We're screwed. She's gonna increase our cooldowns. Yep, we're done. We're absolutely toast. Yep. It's my god. It's so funny how that just works out. Like, give me a break. All that turn meter. They all go before we go. She got 2 turns. 2 turns before we take a turn. Like, why? That's just so annoying. Can we give the dark side some turn meter for some chance? Like, the past 6 months, or however how long it's been nothing but light side turn meter manipulation. Can the dark side get anything for some turn meter? It's so annoying. It's just so annoying. Alright, might as well try something else as a test. Let's try some Inquisitors against the Queen Amidala team. I'm going with a UFU damage reduction, or damage immunity level 6 in case we fall below 50% health, with high crit damage, potency, and health. This used to work for me great. I don't know if the attacker cron's going to do anything, or the turn meter. So I normally do a basic. We might get one shot here. Yeah. Definitely not getting through both of them. It's just not happening. I love that the damage immunity did a lot there, as you could tell. I don't have the amount of attacker datacrons at this rank. I just don't. It's too hard. Oh, there it is. Yep. Alright, that's the second drop. Slim to none now, but alright. This season, man. This season's gonna be great. Alright, to clean it up, I'm gonna use General Grievous with Omicron Stap. I don't ever get to use them, so I'm gonna try it here. The buffs on a basic with Armor Pen, Health, and Potency, a little Tenacity. Unless my opponent gets hardcore trapped, this Grand Arena is not happening. So funny. Thank you. Great banners. Alright, 21. I mean, this is absolutely atrocious. Like, it's so hard. I need more attacker datacrons. I really do. I'm gonna try my best. It's not easy to come by, so I gotta see. But we got Traya next with Nihulus. I lost to it hardcore last time, so I gotta see what we're gonna do there. Okay, against the Traya squad, I'm gonna try Queen Amidala with my own attacker cron I brought on offense. It's, you know, very tough. High defense. He gains 100% max health protection. It's a very strong datacron for Nihulus. It makes him an absolute beast. But Queen Amidala, max health protection, level 3, with the Wordy Attacker 6, high crit chance, tenacity, and health. Hopefully the damage comes from the datacron. We'll see. We should be able to hit hard enough to get through him because of the level 6. I mean, when it happened to me, I got destroyed. Like, as you can see here. Like, yeah. Yeah, we just hit very hard. We should be able to get through him. Yeah. Alright, so I guess that's a decent option to use, because if you can't use Queen Amidala on Rey, because Rey's busted with that datacron, I guess that's a pretty good use against the Nihilus focused datacron. I know it requires an attacker level 6, but I didn't have a lot of damage there. I had a lot of crit chance on as a stat, so let's go ahead and check the back wall. I've dropped twice on one team. That is not a good look, so we're at 514 heading into the back, and we have to deal with a Ahsoka Barris comp, so I'm gotta think about what I want to use there. There's no Wat Tambor. And the rest isn't that tricky. That's an interesting lineup, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. It's a cook for sure, but look, another attacker cron. Let's see how many attacker crons there are on defense. I mean, we've had 1, 2, 3. The back is 4. 4 attacker crons on defense, and the rest probably on offense. So, it's tough. I don't think I had that many on defense. Alright, I gotta figure this out. I don't think they're gonna get trapped on my Ahsoka. I think... Oh, they're attacking as we speak. They're not attacking Ahsoka, though, but they're not gonna get stuck. They're gonna be absolutely fine. I'm gonna still attempt to go for the full clear and try to win, but I don't think this type of player is gonna drop, but we'll see. Okay, gonna attempt the same exact thing as last round, except there's no Wat Timbor. It's the wordy Barris, or the level 9 for Barris with the wordy healer 6. It's very tough. And they have the max health and protection 3. They have a ton of damage. It's very dangerous. Ahsoka might be able to just absolutely blow through us. The heal immunity is very annoying, but I'm going with Revan, Cal, and Bastila. Terminator in the beginning for me. My highest potency Cron with armor, pen, and health. I don't know. I want to control him. I think that's the most important because of the ultimate charge. So I'm going to go here. I got to kill Barris first. So I am fully aware of that. There's the locked heal immunity. Heal immunity sucks a lot. Kill her. She's back. She's back. She actually gets revived too? Oh, we're done. Absolutely done. Heal immunity is too much. We can't get through her. Absolutely not. We're going to keep critting her and we're done. I didn't think she would revive. I didn't think she would revive too. I didn't know that's how it worked with the wordy 6. Hold on. Whenever an ally falls below health, all allies recover health and protection. Fine. The first time an ally is defeated, revive them with 50% health in 2 turns. I don't know why I didn't think it was her. Oh my god. Yes. Unbelievable. I had to kill Huyang first, I guess. Alright. This one's done. Maybe I have to try Leia. I guess I'm going to try Leia. I'll try Leia against it, and I'm going to go with my own attacker Cron. I have the wordy attacker 6 and the max health protection 3 with armor, pen, tenacity, protection, and health. For some reason in my head, I thought that the revive couldn't apply to her. I thought if you got rid of her first, it wouldn't matter. Okay. Now I gotta kill her, I guess. How does this work? I actually don't even get it. I don't understand. The wordy attacker Cron is great. Make sure you get like 20 of those. Okay, Relic 10 Ahsoka. What are you gonna be like? Alright. I think the attacker Cron is really showing, you know, very helpful stuff here, but... Let's just ult. Alright, it's still doing work against the Relic 10 Ahsoka. Okay. Probably should have started with Leia. That's fine. just I'm still figuring out stuff too. I learned a lot from last match, but I'm also continuing to learn. So there's like some freaking triple revives that occur with that level 6. You gotta work around it, I guess. It's like a chess match. You gotta just pick the right targets at the right time. Maybe I could have got that to work if I waited to use the one-shot. I don't know for sure, but still learning. Next up is Saw Gerrera, and you can guess it, another wordy attacker Cron with turn meter. That seems to be the great combo. Seems to be like better than the max elder protection. As long as they can go first, it's like that seems to be the key. Tenacity, potency, and crit chance. Going with the Ufus with the damage immunity level 6 again. Crit damage and potency I think is very nice. Grand Arena is very hard. It's so hard to stay up here. It really is. Watch, is he going to ramp up to the point where he's going to just one-shot people? I mean, we're hitting hard too. I guess it doesn't matter. If you have Baylan for this team, it seems to just walk over it still. Alright, that's good to know. Baylan can still beat Rebel fighters with the wordy attacker 6. So, okay. I guess if you want to help spread out the love, if you don't have that many, it looks like Saw Gerrera is not going to stop Baylan. So that's good to know. Good full banner win. Okay, moving on to Darkside Ray with 4 Omicrons on the team with crew lead. Buffs on a basic with the damage, 100% more damage 6. That's interesting. Lots of good damage stats. I'm going with Malgus with the tanky 3. And then the highest health Cron I have. And the potency is also very nice here. I don't think we'll get one shot, I hope. That was a big hit. Stun. Gotta get her below the 100% health threshold. I don't know if that's gonna count. Seems pretty good so far. Gonna hold on to that for now. Okay. Okay with me. End it. Very cool. Get some banners back. It's gonna be a 56. Alright, very cool. That wasn't bad at all. Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, I didn't know it was in the back, but I probably should have used Kenobi against Queen Amidala. Now that it's like coming back to me, I'm still like recapping the previous battles. Probably should have done Kenobi against Queen Amidala, and I think it would have been in a lot better shape. Probably would have been in a somewhat even playing field. And then if I used Leia first, I probably would have been in an even better spot. So, just food for thought. Just talking to myself out loud. I feel like this is a very interesting team. I would have guessed it, but here we are. Dash, Vandor, and Poe with the focus datacron for HK. It's very strong. They're going to get fear. I totally get that. Unless this is some crazy Terminator loop interaction, I don't know. The focus datacron is nasty, though. I'm going to try Tarkin clones just for fun. The Grand Arena is not winnable. My opponent's not going to drop. I'm telling you. So I'm going with armor pen, health, and crit damage and see what this team is going to look like. That's pretty good damage. Okay, that's another fear. Okay, that's a stun. Can we have Tarkin blow them up? That's one. Do we prevent revives? That's gonna be a fear because we removed the taunt. I get it. Hopefully Tarkin comes in here and blows them up. Yeah. Okay. Very, very interesting. I probably would have put that somewhere else, but hey, I'm losing to this opponent, so let them cook for a little bit. All right, Tarkin on offense is having a good use. Can help me get through some weird teams that I don't know what I want to use for, so I'm liking him on offense. Next team is Trench, and I'm going to bring in Kanata. I planned on using her against Lord Vader to test, but he's not on defense. Trench Focus Datacron, you guys know the deal. Very strong, good stats. I'm going with the Darkseid Max Health Protection 3, the Wordy Prophet Pirate 6, Quick Gold 9, Armor Pen, Crit Damage, and Tenacity. Bringing in Ethano for some damage against Sith. Normally I would use kicks, but for this situation, I think we're okay. Yeah, look at that. That was actually wild. Can you say overkill? Banner Stealer. Wow. It's crazy damage. Yeah, we lost the banner there. Okay, not the end of the world. Maybe I should have tried to remove his buffs earlier. It would do less damage, but even the burning probably took away a few. That's massive overkill. Nice option to have, but I gotta think of something way more cheaper. Gonna try to have a little bit more fun with this Grand Arena because it's not winnable. We're gonna try Enoch against Raddus Focus Datacron. I don't have Captain Rex on offense, so I can't use Phoenix. But the Focus Datacron is pretty strong. We're gonna give it a shot. Enoch, Night Trooper, and Peridia. Relic 9. Max Health Protection 3. High Armor Pen, a little offense, and lots of protection. We'll see. It's fun to have different options available when you're in a pinch. I'm blinded. It's a lot of blind. Looking tough at the moment. It's a lot of blind. Constantly. It's so hard. I don't know about this one. I mean, we're constantly hit with blind. They have a lot of blight, but... Oh, okay. That's quite a bit of damage. Hold on. We might be turning this around a little bit. Look at that. Wow, okay. I'm not going to say it's pretty, but that's a nice option to have if you're running pretty low on teams. All right, cool. Imperial Remnant taking out Raddus. Very nice to have. I do have them at Relic 9 because of the event. But again, back burner team to use, that's pretty good. So next up, look at this. I'm just rolling the wrong GL. Next up is going to be JML against Bad Batch. And I don't have Cal, so it's going to be way more annoying. But again, they're not that scary of a team. They have the Lightside Max Health Protection 3 and the Wordy Tank 6 with Health, Protection, Potency, and Tenacity. Going Jedi Master Luke with Luke and Hermit Yoda. I have a Terminator Cron for level 3 with my highest protection, some potency, and armor pen. Pretty good Cron for JML. I just not being able to hit under protection just makes it a little bit more difficult. So I got to see how Captive works, if he's going to revive or if he gets put under Captive for a little bit. Looks like Cal is not super needed at the moment. Okay. I don't know how this works. Is he gonna revive? He is. Okay. What happened there? Why didn't my ability work? So he does come back. That's interesting. So even if you get the whole team down, he does come back. So I know that's a potential timeout risk with some other teams, but again, with JML, it doesn't matter. Alright. Crazy interaction with how that works. Even with the Captive, Wrecker's coming back. So that's the Wordy Tank 6 coming into effect there, but it didn't change much for this matchup. Okay, Ufu time against Zori Resistance. This Cron is pretty tough. They don't have the Terminator in the beginning, so that's, I don't think that's the ideal one, but still, the Wordy Support 6 is very good. Health, Protection, and Crit Damage. Going Starkiller, Malicos, Vegito. Just going for the stats here. Armor Pen and offense are nice, and the potency is somewhat okay for the shock on Starkiller, but we should be able to blow right through them. We one-shot them here? Not quite. Damage immunity is nice. Very overkill, obviously. But with the amount of teams I have remaining, I guess it's not the end of the world. I'd say I'd have a better chance if I just stuck with some better counters to start with. Like, if I just start with Kenobi against Queen Amidala, I'm in so much better shape. I haven't even used Kenobi yet. That's the hardest thing about Grand Arena is, like, distinguishing playing it safe and not doing overkill and slash overkilling it. It's like a gamble. I didn't want to gamble it. Great Mother should normally walk over Queen Amidala, but I guess that Terminator in the beginning just was too much to handle, so I'll know for next time. Against Kelleran Beq, I'm bringing in Bo-Katan Mandalore with an attacker Cron. I think it'd be pretty fun. They have the buffs on a special for light side with armor pen, health, and protection. I'm going with IG-12, Poe, and Paz. Again, wordy attacker 6, really good armor pen stats. Normally my Lord Vader Cron, I think. But I didn't use Lord Vader's Cron today with him. He didn't need it. Wow, what are the odds of our bow being the one that's captive? That's pretty funny. Alright, that's not ideal. We have to deal with a bugged Jocasta, so that's also not ideal either, because she's definitely going to go into form. Like, any second. It's just going to happen. Alright, Granny, I know what you're going to do. It's not going to be a fun time for me. Still under... Alright, whatever. She's going to do her thing anyway, so might as well just try to survive, which we do. Let's see what happens. Okay. It's weird. Even Bo with the attacker Cron is very good. Alright, 54. That's a typical banner win for Bo-Katan. There's no banner recovery in 3v3, unlike 5v5. So, maybe against a different team, Bo with the attacker Cron can do some work. We're going to have to see. But keep getting those attacker Crons. It's way too important. And to end the character battles, I'm not going to get stuck today. That's a win, I guess. Kenobi, Cat, and General Kenobi. Light side buffs on a special. The ability block 6 with protection, armor pen, health, and crit damage. We're facing Mace. They have the ramping offense and speed once characters go down or get defeated. Armor pen, high health, and a little protection, I think. So, nothing too crazy. I did lose against Mace with my Traya team earlier today. Because of the Delta gap, I had a Relic 3 Traya, he had a Relic 9 Mace. Traya got hit with a 500k crit and just could not survive. Go here. And that's it. Yeah, not that hard at all. As you could see, I didn't really need to use Kenobi. I could have used them earlier. So, that's the last character battle. We're going to go right into the ship wall. My opponent looks like they have finished attacking, and they got a 2069. That's crazy. Very good score. They beat me up. Kenobi, Negotiator, Home 1, and Tarkin are on defense. So, going to go about it the same way as usual. Probably going to do Profundity against Negotiator, Leviathan on Home 1, and then Executor on Tarkin. And then we're going to call it a day. Alright, Profundity on Negotiator, my go-to here. I don't need Rogue One. This is a very high 77 banner win. I wonder what the banners would have been like if I didn't drop. I'm just curious. I'm going to look in we'll do a recap at the end of the video. Just to go over it. We'll go here. Alright, let's see. Tanky Marauder, huh? Very tanky Marauder. Taking longer than normal. But we're still okay. They just seem very tanky for some reason. Way more than normal. I don't know if that's just me. Let's see, there we go. Go here. They just seem crazy tanky. Like, unlike any other Negotiator battle. I don't know the relic levels. I don't know if they're all at, like, relic 8 or 9, but... crazy tanky. Like, it took 2 minutes. That doesn't normally take that long. Alright, very cool. 77. Usual go-to for Negotiator. Not hard at all. What I want to try to do next is try to get a 77 banner win against Home 1 with Leviathan. I've heard that it's very easy to do, so I want to try that next. Okay, so Home 1 is next. Going to try this Underman. Goal is 77 banners. Going to try my best. Seems a little like he's getting a little low. He's gonna proc the Savior soon. Alright, that's fine. I do wanna. Alright, there's the Savior. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's blow up reinforcements. I think that's okay. Okay, we'll go here. We gotta get rid of Raven's Claw. He's very annoying. There we go. Okay, go here. Now, I'm not sure about 77, but it definitely could be a 76. Definitely not. Now it's going to be a 75. Alright, I got to figure out how to protect that ship. It seems always so hard-coded to go for that ship, but 75 is still pretty good. It's not as efficient as Profundity, but I'll get better at it. I got to figure out a way. Maybe I go for Raven's Claw first. Maybe that's the way to go, but we'll figure it out. One more fleet remaining. Final fleet is Tarkin. Gonna go all out with Executor. Let's go ahead and wrap up this Grand Arena and then talk about the review and my thoughts. It's been a pretty rough season for us so far, but to be honest with you, I fully knew I was going to deal with very tough competition. This is the toughest area of competition I've ever experienced in the game. But I want to get better as a player to be able to maintain this role. I want to maintain the rank that I'm at, not just, you know, once in a while get there. I want to be able to stay consistently in the top 50, but it's just very hard to do sometimes. That's pretty much the short end of what I want to try to do. Alright, this is going pretty well. It's going to be a very high banner win. Didn't even need a second reinforcement. Alright, 74. Yeah, if I didn't bring in another reinforcement, it would have been a 75. And with that score, that leads us to a 2022. So, to be honest, great win by my opponent. They did what they had to do. Very impressive. That's a high score. And I set a pretty tough defense. I did take Lord Vader off, but that's the best team in Grand Arena. This is another tough team to deal with. They one-shot everything that I set, so can't really complain. They did exceptionally well. Got through all the obstacles that I set, and I have to do better. But what was frustrating for me is this alone, we lost the Grand Arena regardless, but this alone ended it for us. So regardless of dropping on Ahsoka in the back or not, that was the losing condition. And I thought Great Mothers would have been more than enough, but these turn meter Crons are so helpful because they just go out ahead. Like, Queen Amidala started the battle with turn meter. She went first, did the special where they all assist. We did the Doom, yes, but we didn't get a turn. We were not able to take a turn with Great Mothers, which Queen Amidala increased our cooldowns. I get it. We get plus 30 speed from our leadership. We were done. In an ideal scenario, we do Kenobi here, get a full banner win, most likely, get a 57. That brings that up even more. And if you go here, you do Leia first. That's a 57 banner win. That's even more. And then I use Great Mother somewhere else. I don't need Kenobi on Mace Windu. I have other options. I could have done way more other things. But yeah, this was, it is a winnable Grand Arena. So I don't want to say it's purely, oh, this opponent is putting way more in Datacrons. They're a heavy spender. No, absolutely not. I made mistakes. I should have executed better. I thought Great Mothers would have worked. The Jedi Knight Revan thing was more of like, hey, the Grand Arena's over. Let's give me a little chest. I could have easily done Leia there, but yeah, I now know how this Barris Cron works, but I will improve. Probably going to drop out of the top 50 with this loss, but we shall see. I hope that I don't get an Erodium next, because there is an Erodium in the leaderboards or in our division, and I would really not want that to happen, because that's not fair. That's not really a fun experience, so we'll have to see. Again, these are all very tough opponents. I will need to improve my gameplay, but hopefully you guys still learned a thing or two about this Grand Arena. I'm constantly learning, and I hope you guys are learning too, so don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more content from your boy Vex. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.